Welcome to Gadget Gear. Today we're going to show you how to install a Raspberry Pi in the Raspberry Pi case designed by Anidées. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the brand right, but one thing is sure, they make one of the most beautiful Raspberry Pi cases around. For the tutorial I've chosen the clear one. There's also a black version of this case, which is much more beautiful, but it doesn't really come out on camera well. So we're going to work with the transparent case. I've already unscrewed the 4 screws which are on top of the case. So we have 6 in total, because 2 are delivered in a separate pouch together with a small tool to remove them. So important to remove the glass bit first. I've also removed the protective foil which is still on these VESA mounts. Next up, remove these little things. They pretty much guard the video plug and audio plug. If you're not going to use it, just put them back in and you have a little bit less dust in your Raspberry Pi casing. I used to use these plastic cases from RS. I've already removed a Raspberry Pi from that because, well, let's face it, that one is more pretty. So we're going to put them in like this, so all the plugs align well. We're also going to be looking at the screw holes, which are here and here. It's just 2, so it's really easy. We're going to lower the Raspberry Pi. It's a bit wobbly because it has a lot of spare room, which I think is a good thing actually. So don't mind the wobbly bit too much. That's fixed once we have these screws on their place. They're pretty long screws actually, so this is taking a bit more time than I think is absolutely necessary, but it's easier to use just one type of screw for the entire case instead of delivering separate screws. Plus, on top of that, these screws actually look good, and as you've noticed, we have a transparent casing, so people will be able to see the inner workings of the Raspberry Pi, and then it's just nice to have really nice looking screws. Okay, so we're going to put the top casing back with the 4 little screws. I'm just going to be fast forwarding this. So all screws are fixed well. As you can see, it's really nice, this clear housing. If I'm not going to use it as for the video plug or for the audio, I can just fill them up. One of the nice things about this casing also is that it's got rubber feet, so it sits really well. If you're going to mount it behind the TV or monitor which has VESA mountings, you just put these in place on both sides. You can use these ones to pretty much hang the unit on the wall. And as you can see, the plugs are really good available. And there's of course enough room to place your Raspberry Pi memory card inside this casing. Now, the guys from Anidées already informed us that there's a model coming for the Raspberry Pi B Plus as well, which of course is a little bit smaller, has the micro SD, so it's going to be looking a little bit different, but they're probably using their design philosophy they've been using for this one. So that's our tutorial for today. I hope you're having a lot of fun with these beautiful cases from Anidées, and have fun!